Camelot331 here, and welcome to a new episode of What in the Sam Hell is going on at GameStop. Well, apparently, the shit has hit the fan, man, and I feel like they're running out of poo balls to throw up in the fan. They're just almost out. And I don't know if you've been following it, but the stock is currently crashing, and it's fastly approaching an all-time new low. So fast that executives are currently slowly dumping their stock in the company, meaning that they're not even confident they're going to pull out of this nightmarish situation that they're in. But why is this happening? Why exactly is this happening? Well, my corporate contact reached out to me, the guy that's currently working in the Gamestop corporate office, to tell me some shocking new developments, stuff that's happening on the inside. It's worse than we thought, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we have a lot of messages to go through with GameStop employees themselves. But before we get into it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, doodle, and don't forget to subscribe, because apparently, from what I'm told, it's really important. So let's get into this spicy ass goodness. First message, just seen your video, and as a current SGA at GameStop, I see it when I work. Our DM will even tell us to not use the ICE and just put in the trade automatically. The ICE, the ICE, is what GameStop associates are supposed to use to validate trades for phones or controllers, things to that nature. It tests them out. They go on to say, got my whole store to subscribe, so we got your back. Hope you are feeling better, by the way. But what else do they have to say? What else do they have to say that is really, really important to this final message from the corporate office that we're going to go into? They say, hey dude, just got word that 10 to 15 district managers just got let go through GameStop. They are redoing the districts again, literally on an emergency conference call with my DM right now. That is what their DM is telling them. Now, this has a lot to do with this final message from the corporate office that you're going to see here in a little bit. But that was just one person. Let's dig deeper. Next message. There was another restructuring of districts. Some got fired. Just got notice. My old district went from 18 to 23 stores this time. That's after the 12 to 18, the first round. Meaning that their districts are going up to 23, 25, 26 stores per district. So that makes me think, I wonder if store closures will follow, because that's the only natural path of things. So they say, from what I understand, a big ol' yes, probably find out in the next day or two about the new realignment. So what have we learned? Anywhere from 10 to 20 district managers got let go again, district leaders getting fired. A few months ago, I broke the story that 50 district managers were getting fired, and then a week later, they got fired. It was a big deal. Well, it looks like it could be happening again. It's happening right now. But why? And is it true? Next message. I just want to let you know that I've been working at GameStop as an ASL for 3 years, and a week ago they fired me for time card fraud. Shocking. Shocking. It's funny because they don't even try to hide it anymore. It's like a meme, man. Which was obviously total BS. We got a new DM who hated my store's numbers, and he made it his life mission to get rid of me and my SL. But since we've never even been written up before, they had to go full termination mode. The day I got fired, I altered between crying and binge watching your videos in my bed. Thanks for being awesome. And F GameStop. And it's never good to hear about somebody losing their job, but take solace in the fact that you're no longer there anymore. Wherever you go after this will probably be better. And pay better as well. Next message. Well, it was about a week or so before Christmas, and my wife and I were at a store that my buddy used to be the manager at. On that particular day, there was another manager there. He may have even been the district manager, but I had mentioned to my buddy about the financial issues the company was having. Of course, my buddy denied it and defended the company, saying it wasn't anything like that. Probably because he still worked there. But the district manager overheard me talking about it and kicked my wife and I out of the store. By this point, I had already paid for everything, but we hadn't got our last bag yet. The DM told my buddy to not give it to me and told my wife to get the F out of our store or the police would be called. The police were indeed called, and the DM actually tried to tell them that I was stealing from the store and that I had threatened them, which I had the receipt to prove otherwise. The rest of that went how you would expect. I did end up getting all my stuff, but I was banned from the store, shocking. And to put icing on the cake, my buddy actually got fired for talking to me about the stuff, even though he didn't say anything bad about the company. They're walking on eggshells. They're walking on eggshells, and they're looking for reasons to fire people. Another reason to wait for that last message has something to do with it. It all connects in the end, son. But let's go back to the messages talking about the district managers getting fired. Is it true? Is that really happening? Because that would be a really, really big deal. Well, if you pop over to the echo chamber, that is GameStop Reddit r/GameStop, look what we find. It says right here, who doesn't love district realignments again? Ugh, this was getting old. The end. So it looks like this is true. Our regional just spoke about how he wants us to have better quality of life, to move up and become DMs and RLs. Progress your career, only to lose another DM, the third in 3 years. Are you serious? Why would anyone want to move up when you fire them, no matter how much they are company men? Corporate, shove it up your ass. This guy says, yes, progress your career by attaching yourself more to a sinking ship. This guy says 3 in 3 years. We've had 4 in 4 months. Listen to this one right here. I'm really sad. I kept telling people we lucked out in the DL lottery because our DL actually cared about us, our people, and our well-being. Well, I'm sure he got fired. Our new one, that I still don't know about 100% yet, from what I hear, is the exact opposite. Shocking. Shocking. All this is doing is killing morale even further than it already is. My DL was supposed to visit today too. Not now. Come to think of it, this happened the last time too. My store was supposed to have a visit and it got canceled because of the first realignment. And every person in this thread is saying, I've got a new DL. We all have a new DL. This guy says, wait, what did I miss today? This guy responds, they made a second round of cuts to the DLs today. Stores are being notified as we speak. And look at this one right here. This is the tell-all thing. He says, this is part of the bigger picture. If they just cut another 10 field leaders, which I actually found out is more in the corporate letter, this means the mass wave of store closures that's been rumored for a while is going to be announced here in the near future. Rumored for a while. This guy says 100% this is coming true. I like how it says has been rumored for a while. Rumored for a while. And what's funny is they can reference my channel, which has been announcing all the store closures and what's happening within GameStop with my corporate contacts. It's this channel that's been doing so. Yet, if you speak my name on the Reddit, this is what happens. If you type in Camelot or say anything about me on the GameStop Reddit, it will say right here, your post was removed from r/GameStop because it's reference to Camelot in his clickbait. We do not allow giving him traffic. Do not attempt to circumvent. Then it says, I am a bot and this action was performed automatically. So if you type in my name in this Reddit, it gets auto-deleted. How creepy and culty is that? It's straight up an echo chamber, yet everybody in this Reddit, in this thread, can regurgitate the same thing I've been saying for a year, and, it's fine. But by God, if you speak the name that shan't be spoken, I'm like the damn Voldemort. What the hell? I still have my nose and everything. This is dumb as hell. Do me a favor, just go there and just type it in. See what happens right now. It's the end all be all. We need you to take arms. Well, if you've made it this far, it's time, guys. It's time to talk to the old trusty, dusty corporate source that I have from the inside. He's still there, and he's not been fired yet. What if it's the CEO? I don't really know. We don't know. Here we go. They say, hey, sorry it's been a bit. The corporate office has been on fire lately. Shocking. People getting fired and everyone is terrified. I got a few PDFs I'm going to email you to the same email you sent before. It outlines everything that is going on. Ooh, what could this mean? Are we close to the end? You're about to find out. They go on to say, not sure if you've heard yet, but GameStop just termed 20 more DLs without notice. So the corporate contact is saying 20. Different people were saying 10 to 15, 12 to 18, 9 to 11. The official number looks like it's 20. They go on to say this was a big surprise. We only learned about it a few days prior. Apparently, the plan is to save money from terming them, then restructure the company and close a lot of stores down. Exactly as we have been expecting for like 6 months. Exactly what we've been expecting. It's happening again. They say I don't have an exact number for you, but it will get close to the final phase 3 numbers, I'm sure. The heads made this decision as a result of extremely poor Q4 results and the current trend we are on. We can't make it to the consoles regardless. The store closures have to start soon. I assume this is a knee-jerk reaction to the consoles being rumored to being delayed. We are also doing a new program. Listen to this. I hope you're paying attention because this is damn sane. This is not legal in any shape or form, but there's no check and balances, and it's not like anybody's going to step in and actually govern this. Look at this right here. This is insane. This is the craziest thing I've ever read. They say we're starting a new program. It's called Legacy Delete Program, which means if anyone makes over 16 an hour or has been with the company longer than 5 years, they will be looked into. Past red flags, anything they may have done in the past to get them termed, then moved someone up at a fraction of what they were making. So they're looking for people that have been there a long time or make a lot of money as a store leader or an assistant store leader, and they're trying to fire them so they can get cheaper associates in there to work those positions. That is absolutely evil and insane, and it's not damn legal, but they can just do it because it's a corporate company. They can do it because they're not going to see any repercussions from it anyway. So why? They don't actually care about the people's lives. They never have. They never will. Hence why the company's damn dying as fast as it can. Because you have to eventually show compassion and compare. You have to have good morale to be able to run a successful company. People have to want to work for you. Not because they're told to do so, but because they want to. They go on to say they estimate $20 million in savings on pay over the next 2 quarters by using the Legacy Delete program. Every single dollar counts. So warn people that have been with the company a long time. They now have a target. This is something they've always done to some degree, but now they have 5 corporate associates set aside to comb through Legacy Store associates transactions all day to find things to term them for. That is insane, and it makes me think back to a story I had in a recent video where I did, just GameStop stories, and somebody said they got fired for something that happened in March of 2019. March of 2019, they got fired like 2 weeks ago for it in 2020 because they were trying to find a reason to term them. That is the exact reason they do it. There is not a single honest person working as an executive for this company. No one. Except maybe this guy that's sending me these messages. That's about it. So that is the big news. GameStop just fired anywhere from 15 to 20 district leaders without notice. Without notice, okay? They fired these people. They're restructuring the company again after doing it, 4 months ago? They're doing it again to save as much cash on hand as possible to try to survive for a slightly longer amount of time. And executives are starting to dump their stocks because they don't even think they can make it that long. So that's it. The Legacy Delete program. If you've been working at GameStop for a long time or you're making more than you think others are making, your time's coming. They're literally looking at you with a microscope to try to get you out of there. The Legacy Delete. And I'm sure this is what a lot of companies do. Lowe's for sure has been doing it recently. And GameStop's doing it right now. Firing as many associates as they can. Tenured. They have 5 corporate associates working on this. It is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. What do you think about it? Put in the comments what you think. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and message me. This is where I get all this from. Is messages. All I do is verify your employment and then we put your messages up. It's really important because everyone needs a voice. We can't let these companies just keep dragging their sacks on our faces, man. I don't like sacks being dragged across my face very often. Unless it's the second Tuesday in March. Then I'm all about it. But otherwise, no, I'm not about it, man. Because they never bathe. I don't bathe. I haven't bathed in at least 4 months. So that's all I have. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, make sure to get on it. Diggity doggone it. Bye. Yeah. This is about how much time they have left. It's symbolic. It means a lot. Deep thoughts from Alabama man.